This is Government News, brought to you by the GCIS.
The time has gone 4:30, and these are the stories making headlines at this hour. Deputy Minister Dlodlo hosts Open Government Partnership Leadership Retreat, and personal identification verification system tools can save billions. It's a very good afternoon to you. I'm Karabalans with the news. South Africa's Special Envoy to the Open Government Partnership, the OGP, and Deputy Minister for Public Service and Administration, Ms. Ayanda Dlodlo, will this week host a governance and leadership retreat as new chair of the OGP Steering Committee. The governance and leadership retreat will be attended by the 4 chairs of the OGP Steering Committee, which is in South Africa, France, and 2 representatives of civil society. Leboham Mafokosi with the details.
Okay, essentially what is happening is that the Deputy Minister for Public Service and Administration, Ms. Ayanda Dlodlo, as South Africa's Special Envoy to the Open Government Partnership, is hosting a governance and leadership retreat on the partnership. And what it is about is a meeting of all the members of the steering committee who are tasked with leading the organization that deals with issues of transparency, accessibility, and service delivery and innovation as well. Innovations that seek to improve the quality of life of all citizens.
The Home Affairs National Identification System, the HANIS, which allows banks to verify the identity of prospective and current clients using their fingerprints, has been a powerful tool in combating fraud. Home Affairs Minister Malusi Gigaba says the service potentially prevented 322 million rand in losses through fraud per month.
One of the viable mechanisms identified was to provide access to data held by the Department of Home Affairs to allow for verification of various aspects of personal identity and documentation, such as death certificates. And so, a lot has been achieved for the citizens and country as a whole. We allowed, as Home Affairs, the banks access to the Home Affairs National Identification System, HANIS, so they could verify the identity of their prospective and current clients using their fingerprints. It was to arm the banks with a reliable online tool for confirming that persons presenting identity documents were indeed who they purported to be.
The Executive Council of Bokoni Bophirima, the Northwest, held its meeting in Tlokwe today to address issues of expenditure trend in the province and to go over the 2016 school reopening report. Acting Head of Communication for the Office of the Premier, Brian Setswambung, compiled this report.
Today, the Executive Council of Bokoni Bophirima is holding its meeting in Tlokwe municipality, and they are looking at a variety of issues, and this includes, number one, the issue of expenditure trends so far in the province. You will remember that we are in the third quarter of the financial year, and the approach is to check whether government departments are all on track in terms of expenditure trends across government. But over and above that, there are other issues which the EXCO is looking at. The school reopening report is one such issue to determine whether there are teachers, there are learners, there are books and so on in schools. Over and above this, the EXCO will be looking at other matters that relate to governance in the province.
And finally, the 2015 Tax Laws Amendment Act and the Tax Administration Laws Amendment Act were signed into law by President Jacob Zuma recently and will come into effect as of the 1st of March. Officials from the National Treasury joined the GCIS earlier today to explain the new tax laws further. Alvina Taylor, Retirement Fund Director in the Treasury, had this to say.